Shoulders today. So of course, starting off with my shoulders, I'm definitely gonna, you know, if you happen to have, you know, front delt work for your shoulders, I feel like you obviously want to start your front delts first, right? Some overhead press movements, because that's where you're gonna be your strongest. I'm not gonna be my strongest, like, I wouldn't start off with like a side lateral for my shoulder day, unless I'm just not hitting front delts. But in this case, you know, I'm hitting some front delts. And, you know, the front delts really required to, you really need to hit them with as much, you know, benching and all the other, I mean, your shoulders get hit a lot, even when you're not, you know, necessarily doing an overhead press. So it was really required to hit rear delts or front delts to, you know, especially have a pretty strong, you know, developed front delt. Now it's not really required. The thing with me is I just want a stronger bench. I want a stronger bench, so that's really the only reason why I'm doing it. You know, obviously I'll get some shoulder growth out of it, but the main purpose for hitting front delts, just to get a stronger bench, that's about it. So yeah, I used to start off with some dumbbell first, but actually I really have been liking this machine. So I think we're gonna do a few sets here and then move on to dumbbell, then a Smith. I've really been liking the Smith machine. I get the best pumps out of those for some reason. But here, it's gonna go heavy, you know. You'll get a little pump, but it's really just heavy, low reps. Try to build some strength. I'm also gonna build some, you know, muscle from doing this, but the main goal is for strength here. So yeah, I'll warm up and then we'll get into this. What I'm thinking with this, it's really like one or two. This is gonna be insanely heavy, so yeah, not really a hypertrophy set, if we're gonna call it that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm just recording.
Expensive?
Huh?
Is that expensive?
Oh no, it was only about 12 bucks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. Best Buy, yeah.
At Best Buy?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like some bad quality. It turned out pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, bro.
Check that out.
Yeah. Thank you. So I thought about it, going from 3 plates to 2 plates, but you know, occasionally I'll wait in between my sets. So this is one of those occasions where I do that. Usually my workouts are really just purely all drop sets because I want to get my workout done sooner. Except on the compounds. Usually I'll hit on the compounds, but yeah, we'll throw this around a little bit. Again, I'll say it again. You know, how do you get the 75s? These are gonna be easier than that one gym I was at, simply because they're not metal. And that's really my only theory. Yeah, you know, these, if you're having trouble getting this heavyweight around, you wanna put them on your knees, right? Usually I like to stand up, try to get them kind of adjusted on my knees first. And grab them right here, get on my tippy toes, and then we'll just bring my whole knee back, launch it forward, and launch the other one forward. I was probably kind of over-exaggerated on that left leg, but anyway, Yeah, you know, like I said, you know, if you want to keep constant tension on the shoulders, you don't really want to rest at the top. You know, you don't really have to fully log out. You can just start repping them out. And yeah, we'll get right into it. Not really my proudest dumbbell overhead press. Usually, you know, we're working between the 12 to 15 rep range. I don't know, that was like 8 maybe. But, you know, it kind of makes sense, you know. I've never gotten 3 plates on hammer strength before for that overhead press. So, obviously, well, I've got it one time, but 3 reps, pretty generous with that. So I've gotten stronger on that. So, and then a drop set was pretty heavy for me too. So, you know, throughout your workout, you're supposed to get weaker over time. You're not really supposed to be getting stronger. You've already done a lot of damage to the muscle tissue. It's not gonna rebuild itself and, like, you know, I'm gonna come back stronger. Oh, let me start off with the hundreds on dumbbell press and rep that for as many as possible. Oh, and then I'll go up to the 150s and I'll get even more. Like, that's not gonna happen. You wanna start off your workout with being your strongest. That's always what made sense to me. And I used to follow programs where it was like, let's do a pyramid set where we do 12 reps here, 10 reps, 8 reps, and then we'll go to your 1 rep max. That never really made that much sense to me, because I can barely get my 1 rep max. And it's not even my 1 rep max anymore. It's like if my 1 rep max was like 190 on bench, and I did like 12 reps at 135, I'm not hitting 190. Like that's probably like 6, I'm probably getting 160 maybe, which is not my bench, by the way. That's just an analysis thing. But yeah, I think we'll do one more set here. Usually, I'd start off with some dumbbell laterals with the bench, but I think just to give it a little twist, we're just gonna do some singles, some single arm lateral raises with the cable. Yeah, maybe like 2 sets for each arm here, and then we'll just move on to the regular dumbbell stuff. I don't like about this gym is, like, for recording, the lights are so blurry. Like, I like the other gym better for recording. The lights make everything so blurry. I think just some cables for the sake of variation, and straight out, of course, and then we'll just go to alternate, kind of just rotate my wrists in. So, yeah. Man, that's only. That's just one thing I hate about these cable things. I'm gonna take that thing off. All right, I think 6 sets here, and then I'll do a little bit of, we'll do some other cable rear delt stuff for variation. All right, so 6 drop sets here is what I'm planning to do. So I'm gonna do some single arm, kind of, it's basically like a rope pull, except like, you know, we're like this, except it's just, you know, one arm. So with this, I try to make sure I'm not using too much of my trap when I'm pulling it back. I just try to go back and squeeze the rear delt. So yeah, just one of these for each arm. Yeah. So with these, it's basically the same thing what I did with the machine. Yeah, you just pull across, just like, and then squeeze your rear delts at the bottom. Or, yeah, it's kind of like you're going into a bench almost, about to press a bench, and really just squeezing down here on your rear delts. And yeah, it's a machine. It's the cable version of the rear pec deck fly, and that's pretty much all I can say about this. It's pretty good though. It's not a bad, definitely not a bad variation. But yeah, shoulder day pretty much complete. You know, the pump was a little messed up today, simply because I had to switch gyms, right? I already kind of had a good little side lateral pump going for me when I was at Kola, and I kind of messed that up because I had to go do some work. But yeah, I mean, still pumped at the end of the day. Kinda, I don't know. It'd be better if I was wearing a tank or something, but I just don't really feel like getting shirtless right now. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, you just can't see him that well. Anyway, also, I like to put in that, you know how that guy was talking about how great my tripod was? Yeah, that ended up breaking not too long after that happened. So, that was a $12 tripod, by the way, but I didn't really know if I wanted to do it at the time. And I was like, am I really gonna be consistent with me uploading? Might as well just buy something cheap. But now we got something a little bit better. Look at this bad boy. Wait, hold on. Yeah, look at that. And it was only 35 bucks. That was a steal right there. Anyway, we'll get into the devotional real quick. There we go. All right, I'm gonna read that again. All right, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. All right, that'll cut it for shoulders. So, what tomorrow? I don't even know. Tomorrow, arms. Yeah, I still need to record arms. I've never recorded arms before, so that's definitely needed. I'll throw in some forearm work too, but yeah, that'll be the end.